All right, welcome back, everybody, to the last episode of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Now, I know if you watched the last video, you're probably a little confused and you're thinking, how? Because I was not done with the Forgotten Saga. We didn't finish any of that. There's a couple achievements we had to do yet. Well, instead of recording them, I just kind of randomly did runs of the Forgotten Saga, and then I finished up the mastery achievements, the mastery challenges. We finished all that up. I just by myself. I was a little ahead on videos and the mastery challenges. I was planning on recording after I finished the Forgotten Saga, and oh my god, they took forever. Just a couple days of grinding and wanting to throw myself out of a window. But instead, we're going to have a review of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Now, the base game we'll start with, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. And the reason for that is the world is fantastic. The combat is spectacular. The story is pretty good. There is some repetitiveness, however, throughout the world, how things look and feel, and some of the stories feel kind of the same. That's in such a big game, that's not a huge issue, so I didn't really dock it because of that. I docked it because the big world, it's a huge world, and that can be good or bad for you. For me, it's okay. It just kind of draws some things out. It makes a little less detail in a lot of areas because you're trying to make it so big. The other reason, the main reason that I docked the game a couple of points was that it's not a good Assassin's Creed game. It's a great open world RPG. It's fantastic, but it's not a good Assassin's Creed game. The story just doesn't hit home like the older ones do. But overall, I loved the game. I will probably come back and play it again at some point in the future. The DLCs have a variety of different vibes and environments and stuff like that, and they're pretty good. They're good for just like kind of a side story, kind of like, I think each one has its own little like added aspect to Assassin's Creed Valhalla, but then they drop it for other DLCs. So I'd say they're worth it in the sense if you buy the season pass, right? They add 8 to 10 hours each. They're pretty fun. The stories are pretty cool, and they add that different vibe and environments of, like, one was in Paris and it was dark and it was kind of, just, I don't know. It felt like a lot of unity. And then another one was, if you Wrath of the Druids. This one was dark, kind of weird, really cool, in Ireland, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it was in Ireland, and it was a cool story, cool vibes, all that stuff. Now, the big one though is the Dawn of Ragnarok. That one is the one that is sold separately from the season pass, and it's normally, I think it was like $40 when it came out. It's a fun mythology story. It adds like 20 to 40 hours of gameplay in a cool world with the Muspels and the Jotun, and you're bringing in Svartalfheim, I believe is how it is, and that's the world of the dwarves. So like, it's really cool. It's a cool story. It's a cool, like, cool additions, and it's a little different. It's pretty fun. However, I don't think it's worth that $40 price tag at all. I think personally that if it's on sale for 10 to 15 bucks, easily go get it for sure. $20, it's kind of up to you, but 10 to 15, I'd say it's worth it. I'd say it's a good time. Overall, I think Assassin's Creed Valhalla is a fantastic time. Fantastic game, wonderful, fun. It's what you expect a good Viking game to be. Just, it's gruesome. It's got a lot of good stuff. As you can see, I have 100% total progress. I've played for 269 hours. Now, half of that is the run that we just did. I think it ended at 140, 150 hours. I think 150 hours. 200%. get all of the achievements for all the games, all the DLCs. It's a long game. I don't know if I'll ever 100% it again, but yeah, we'll see. Um, my first playthrough was about 110 hours, and that was without a handful of the DLCs. So it is a fantastic game. I highly recommend it, and it's on sale quite often, so you can find it at a good price. It is exactly what you'd expect from a Viking game. It's gruesome. It's lovely. You know, curb stomp some heads, some skulls into the ground. It's great. Um, Next, we have Assassin's Creed Mirage. It comes out, I think, like 10 days after this video comes out. I think roughly around there. So I need to figure out what to do for 10 days of episodes. I think we're actually going to start Assassin's Creed Syndicate, and then we'll pick off from Syndicate after we finish Mirage. And we're going to do 100% completion on both of those. Mirage is going to come first. As soon as it comes out, we're uploading videos, and we're going to go like crazy with that one. I'm super excited. It's going back to its roots, and I think it's going to be a very good Assassin's Creed game mixed in with just a very good game in general. So stick around. If you enjoyed the series, please subscribe. We hit the goal of 50 subscribers by the end, by the end of this game, which thank you guys so much. I greatly appreciate it. And there's a lot more to do. We have, Mirage comes out, we're going to finish Syndicate, and then we have like, I don't know, 12 other Assassin's Creed games to 100% and show on the channel. And there's other games that are going to come out along the way that I'm going to want to do as well. So, and if you have any other ideas of games that you want me to do a Let's Play on, even if it's not 100%, I don't have to do that in all the games. I just figured with Assassin's Creed, I've beat them all a number of times, and 100% completion is kind of next on my list of achievements for Assassin's Creed franchise in general. So yeah, I think that's going to wrap it up. We are done with Assassin's Creed Valhalla. As you can see, I've uninstalled the mastery challenges. Kind of pissed me off. So as soon as I was done with them, I hard uninstalled and we were done with it. So yeah, next 10 days, we're going to be playing Assassin's Creed Syndicate, and then we will take a break. Well, Mirage is out, and I have to beat Mirage in about 2 weeks before I go on before I can't record for about a week or two. And then, but we should be able to. They said the game is a lot smaller, 20 to 30 hours for 100% completion. Should be easy pickings for me. But I'm very excited. Thank you guys so much again. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you have a good rest of your day, night, whatever it is, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.